の波に飲まれ溺れそうになる時だって巡り巡る奇跡の息遣いを感じられるのならもろ迷いなどないさ空にこだまする明日への鼓動瞬ききらめく星のように光になって道を照らし出すよだから行こう僕らの未来へ風が歌い出す明日への鼓動雲間にきらめく虹のように架け橋になり道を描き出すよだからほら顔を上げてまっすぐ前を向いてそうさ行くよ僕はそうさ行こう君と未来へ
Well, hello. We're here. It's a Monday. It's a Monday. And we've got trails. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. How's everyone's Monday doing? Everyone. I witnessed some shit. And I'm still processing that shit. So, yeah, here I am playing video games because I need to process and not think about it all at the same time. So here we are. We're on our way to, I believe, Heimdall. I vaguely remember where I left off. And of course, there goes my audio. Because I plugged my phone into my computer.
My turn.
My turn. I think the game is just a little bit quiet. Just a little bit. Okay. Turn on my auto rotate. Go into my guide. Of course, this is when my dogs decide to start doing this. Okay. So we need to go talk to Patrick. Because Patrick... Or did we get the thing for Patrick? I think we already talked to Patrick. Yeah, he said he would be heading to Heimdall and he was looking forward to seeing Elise and whatnot. I didn't quite hear you. Yeah, I'm not gonna give my regards to Lady Elise, even though that totally needs to happen. I would much prefer that over, some kind of meeker. Guess it's none of my business. I can't give anything to the kitty cat. Why can't I give anything to the kitty cat? Okay, game audio could actually go up quite a bit.
Give it to me. I've got this.
My turn.
Okay, maybe. Dogs. Okay. Until I get to a battle, and then I'll probably have to turn it back down. Okay, so we got Patrick, and that's the only thing here. So now let's go to the train. We're gonna enter Trista Station. That's what we're gonna do. Oh look, it's Group B. Oh, you're all here. Ready to take off? Ready as we'll ever be. Alright, let's go get our tickets at the counter then. Well, the capital's only half-hour west, so the fare should be cheap. We've never had to pay a fare yet, so why are we concerned about paying one now? Good morning, everyone. Let me guess, you're headed to Heimdall this month? That's right. We'd like 5 tickets to Heimdall, please. Coming right up. You know the capital's summer festival is coming up in just 2 days. I'm sure lots of people will be streaming into the capital to celebrate, so be careful. We will, don't worry. I'm used to dealing with it. Buy tickets and wait. It's 5 passengers headed for Heimdall. I'll have those tickets for you in just a moment. My head itches. Passenger service bound for Heimdall, now arriving on platform 2. Yes, all passengers wishing to board, please wait on the platform until the train has come to a complete stop. There's a train bound to Heimdall every half hour, after all. Really headed to the capital. Been there a few times before, but it's still pretty unfamiliar territory. Been twice before on family business. Same here. I know where Elise's academy is, but that's about it. I'll explain more about the city on the way over. It's a pretty big city, I'm not sure where to start. I need more water, guys. Nom. Water. It's gonna be a relatively short stream. I'm not gonna stream very long. There's a pseudo-wudo in chat, though. Alright, not too much longer till we arrive, so let me give you a quick overview. Heimdall is, among many things, the capital of this country, which means it's the home of the reigning emperor, His Majesty Eugent Rice Arnor III. Even children know that. We need useful knowledge, not a recitation of a travel brochure. Heimdall is divided into 16 main districts. Each district is about as large as a whole town in any of the other Empire's provinces. All in all, the city's population hovers around 800,000 people. Now, I can hardly imagine that many people all in one place. It's one of the continent's largest cities, isn't it? It is, and Crossbill is known for being a thriving center of trade, but its population is only 500,000. Meanwhile, to the south, Liberal's capital only has about 300,000 people. The Republic's capital is pretty big too, but I don't think it's quite as big as Heimdall. Really? What? I was just wondering what kind of tasks tasks we may be asked to do in such an expansive city. I can hardly hazard a guess. Really, Cable? Yeah, Mom! Oh? Well, we don't know who our point of contact is, or even where we're going to be staying. Who knows, maybe we'll end up staying in Elliot or Machias' home. I doubt it, my house isn't big enough to put us all up. Machias' dad is a governor, so maybe we'll be staying at his place. I think that's even less likely. Dad spent most of his time in his official residence, so I doubt anyone's going to be at our family place. Instructor Sarah said there'd be a guide of some sort waiting for us at the station. He didn't mention who. Really, dog? Take your squeaky ball and go out of here. Is this just a plot to get me to play fetch with you? Go. That's the instructor for you. Honestly, she never really does tell us anything, does she? Can't believe our field study dates coincide with the summer festival in Heimdall. Wonder if this is another one of Instructor Sarah's littlest schemes. I really wouldn't be surprised. Can't wait to see what horrors await us this month. Summer festival certainly seems to have caught your attention, though. Is it really that great? Oh yeah, biggest in the country. There are all kinds of exciting events, including loads of music-related things. It does sound like fun. Hopefully you'll get a chance to drop by your home at some point too. Who knows? Capital's pretty massive after all. There's gonna be a roll of the dice of whether we're close enough. I'd really like to see all my friends again though, if I can. You seem kind of down. Is something wrong? No, it's nothing. I mean, we're going on a field study, not a vacation, right? Can't let ourselves get caught up in the festival atmosphere. We'll wind up with failing marks. I don't know if I've got the willpower to pull that off though. But I'll try. Same as Tria's girls' schools in the capital, correct? If I'm not mistaken, that's the school your sister attends. Do you think you'll be visiting her? I might, if I get the chance. Last time we saw one another was only a few days ago. I'd feel kind of awkward going to see her so soon. I suppose it does stand to reason even siblings would worry about such social faux pas. You don't have any brothers or sisters, do you? I do not. I'm an only child. Although I have been asked by some of the girls I know to regard them as my younger sisters. Come to think of it, they're enrolled at St. Estria's as well. Girls' academies sound like interesting places. Hope Elise doesn't get corrupted by her environment. You really are a devoted brother. Or rather, you come across as one who's devoted to most anyone aside from himself. I do. Perhaps much of this could have been avoided if I were more like you. Got a lot on her mind. If only there was something I could do to help them. Once field studies in the capital, we certainly won't be staying at my home, but I wouldn't be surprised if some of our tasks sent us there. Guess your dad's pretty busy man, huh? He'd have to be governing a city the size of Heimdall. Doesn't even begin to describe it. He barely has time to come home most days. And with all the preparations for the festival, I'd be surprised if we even saw him, much less had the opportunity to talk to him. That'd be a shame. It is what it is. I'll just be happy if we're able to fulfill some requests on his behalf so we can lighten his load a bit. Yeah, they've been being shitheads. Of course, it's always the girls. And it's your girl too. Really, Cable's not acting weird. Please. No, Dad. No, Dad, not looking at you when you tell me to stop it. I'm not going to. Sure, we'll be all more than happy to help. You and Elliot are going to be the stars this time around, after all. So you get to call the shots if you want. That's our hometown. We'll take charge of things while we're... At least in terms of city navigation, we'll be able to show you the way to any facilities you need. We'll be counting on you. Not going to have to enjoy this long journey this time. We're not straying too far from Trista. Do you enjoy traveling? Somewhat. Used to travel a lot in the Corps. I see. Do you spend a lot of time admiring the view of your train windows then? Sometimes. Traveled in airships and boats too, but sometimes we were stowed away in cargo holds and we couldn't see anything. Not like she's deliberately trying to annoy Laura or anything, and I don't think Laura actually wants to be irritated by her either. There's gotta be some kind of common ground, something to help get them through. Oh, it's nothing. Every time we go play Blade, we save. It's a Kim Crash game.
Go easy on me, okay? Okay then, let's draw! Well, looks like I'm up first. I didn't see that coming.
Only thing I can do is tie here.
The same score means we draw. Well, looks like I'm up first. Bolt! Mirror! Mirror! The same score means we draw.
Oh!
Looks like you're up first. I win!
I lose.
Then let us begin our duel. Please
Oh,
draw a
God.
card. The first move is yours.
I have nothing.
Well played. We're evenly matched. Then I'll make the... Well played. Well played. Mirror.
Really?
Didn't
I can do that too.
Mirror. Mirror. An excellent duel.
I lose. I didn't have enough points because we got evenly matched at one time.
I'm not going to hold back. Well then, go
I
ahead.
don't like these cards
I'll
either.
go first then.
Thank you. Jethro! Hi!
Bolt!
I know, normally it's your guys' time, and you are just very sad.
Mirror!
Really? Really?
Ah, crap. Mirror!
Just do it right back. And then I'll bolt
You've
it.
done it.
Haha. 7. If I go 4, I lose. 7. I have to go at least. I have to do this one.
Mirror!
Really? I win.
Mostly.
Let the battle begin. We draw here, right? You're first, I guess.
Ugh. 2 ties,
Guess
4
we'd better
beats.
draw again. Guess we'd better draw again. You're first, I guess.
Oh, this sucks. Fine.
Crap. Take this. Take this. Guess we'd better draw again. I'm first. Mirror. Ouch. Mirror.
Until you
Guess I
realized
lost.
that I had nothing but big cards remaining. $8.20. Semi-Express line is bound for Heimdall. Stop is Heimdall, the terminus of this express line. Please ensure you have all your belongings when disembarking the train. Doesn't feel like the train ride is that long. Heimdall is just a stone throw west of Trista. We could have gone back to Trista at night. Yeah, that's true, but plenty of people commute to work in the capital every day. Nep. Don't you start with me, cat.
exactly on time.
Huh?
Wait, what?
You're that...
Captain Claire.
You're from the Railway Military Police, if memory serves me correctly.
You're Captain Claire, was it?
That's right. I'm glad you remember me. I believe it's been about 3 months since we last met.
So, this must be the woman the group who went to Keldic encountered.
So this is an officer from the fearsome RMP?
Since you're here, does that mean you're going to be the one assigning our tasks for this?
No, I'm just here to provide a place for you to talk with the person who is. He should be here any moment now. Ah, here he comes.
Perfect timing.
No way.
Dad.
Dad?
Huh. I've seen him in the Imperial Chronicle
Oh,
before.
nap. That didn't feel good, I take it.
Governor Regnitz, one of the Reformists' most influential voices.
So this is Machias's father.
This is the first time I've met most of you, so let me introduce myself.
Yeah, let's get introduced. Nap.
I'm Carl Regnitz, Machias's father. I'm the governor of Heimdall and head of the local government. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7.
$8.50. My apologies for the location. I would have preferred to brief you in City Hall. But I'm regrettably short on time, so I had to ask the captain here to lend us this room. Anyway, let's move on to confirming your assignments and lodging. Hold on a minute. How did you, of all people, end up being the one to sort our lodgings and tasks? Seems a little too convenient. Now that you mention it. If you wouldn't mind us asking, sir, how did you wind up as our point of contact? My apologies, I should have explained a little bit more first. It's actually very simple. I sit here because I sit on the Thors Military Academy's board of directors. You what? First Eustace's brother, then Elisa's mother, now Machias's father. Pushes the bounds of imagination to believe the Academy's choice of directors is mere coincidence. I can assure you the three of us didn't arrange for it to be that way. If anything, I was unsure what to do when the Academy first offered the position to me. The Academy did? Would I be right in assuming there's some kind of secret reason behind the formation of Class 7? Yup. I'm afraid that's not my place to say, but whatever the case may be, I'm the third and final member of the board of directors. That's why I'm the one who's prepared your field study tasks and arranged lodging for all of you. Unbelievable. It's all starting to make sense. Thanks for clearing that up, sir. Anyway, back to what you were saying before. Like I said, I'm short on time, so I'm afraid I'll have to keep this brief. Your field study will take place over 3 days, which this is the first. As such, the third day will coincide with the start of the summer festival. Each group will be assigned half the city and tend to a list of needs I've drawn up for you. The one group will take the eastern half, the other the west. The city's big enough it looks that we'll be working apart even though we're in the same place. Indeed, I'm sure you've seen for yourselves how vast Heimdall is. Both groups sort of rove around the entire city. You've had trouble getting anything done. As such, I've broken it down so that all of Group A's tasks cover the area east of Vainquare Street, while Group B's tasks are focused on the area west of Vainquare Street. Must be an important street. I believe it's the main thoroughfare that runs through the city leading to the Imperial Palace. That's the one, and as soon as we leave the station, you'll see it stretching out to the north. Hardly a precise division, but for the purpose of this field study, I'm sure it'll be more than sufficient. Now, I'd like each of you to take one of these envelopes. Address and keys. The envelope looks like the ones we usually get with our field study, but what about this address and key? Group A, Alto Street, 43221, Vesta Street, 527-126. Oh, Alto Street, that's around where my family lives. Yep, can't say the other address brings any particular place to mind, though. Seem to remember Festa Street being made on this street on the west side of the city. A fairly lively working-class neighborhood. Dad, are these? That's right, the address and places you'll be staying at while you're here, along with their keys. Both groups will be staying in different places, so I suggest tracking down your lodgings before you start your work. Think of it as a small orienteering exercise to help you better get a feel for the city. My apologies. I'm afraid I'll have to take my leave now. Dad? Preparations for the summer festival have me running from place to place, as you can imagine. Wish I could stay and chat a bit longer, but that's life and politics for you. Oh, and one more thing. The communications functionality of your Arcus has been enabled in the city. Good luck out there. Wait, hold on, just a... Aw, poor Machias. Since he's the governor, I was expecting him to seem a lot more strict, but he seems more... playful? Feel ashamed you had to see that. He's always been like that, I'm afraid. At least he manages to fulfill his responsibility as governor somehow. But I've heard he's extremely good at his job. Confirming the background he does, he's friendly and down to earth, but people say he's born leader too. The Imperial Chronicle paints him in a favorable light as well. I hear he butts heads with the noble faction far less than his fellow reformist Chancellor Osborne. In politics, a friendly demeanor can be as easily as a way to sway popular sentiment. After all, there aren't many who can waltz in and borrow a meeting space from the RMP. Well, Capital and its nexus is the heart of the Raid Nation's entire railway network. As such, the RMP finds itself indebted daily to the Governor Regnant's good graces. This is just an opportunity for us to return the favor, at least a little. Come on now. Well, thank you for allowing us to use this room for our meeting. We need to get our field study underway, so if you'll excuse us. Wish you well in your studies. If you follow me, I'll escort you to the station's exit. Oh, look at all the babies. Incredible. It's vast. Oh yeah, just look how big the station is. The size of the city never ceases to amaze me. Way too many people. It only starts to sink in after I'm in the capital, after I see an orbital tram zipping along. Is that what those little train vehicles are? I've never had the opportunity to ride one, but I believe they're used to ferry people around in the city more easily. Now they're the main form of public transportation. They link all 16 districts of the capital's main districts. There's something of an icon here in Heimdall. Their fare is pretty cheap too, which makes them convenient for getting around. Lots of people use them so often that they buy a yearly pass. Amazing, and so many orbital cars on the roads too. Is that a building off in the distance? That would be Valflame Palace, the residence of His Majesty the Emperor. Although, from what I understand, Chancellor Osborne's imperial government is also situated within. Yes, that is the case. Anyway, I'll be taking my leave. I wish you the best of luck on your 3 days of field study. Thanks for taking the time to see us off. Really doesn't seem like an army officer, does she? Indeed, though the railway and military police are known as one of the Imperial Army's most elite divisions, not to mention one of the branches most despised by the aristocracy. If the province has a railway, you can virtually guarantee they'll use it as an excuse to meddle in its security affairs. I've rarely seen them in Legram, though judging by their actions during our encounter in the nature park, they did seem exceptionally well trained. Even with the same number of soldiers, they had no trouble rolling right over the provincial army. And on top of that, the captain is so elegant and pretty. She even looks good in the uniform. Some people have all the luck. It's like she's everything Sarah isn't. Fee! You could say that. It seems like those two have more than a little history between them. Alright, I suppose we ought to get moving. only to hop a tram to where our lodgings are, then find the address we've been given. Got a long 3 days ahead of us, so let's give them our best. Count on it. Bea, Laura, take care of yourselves. You too. May the goddess be with you. Take care. Bye for now. Eastbound Orbital tram will be departing momentarily. All those wishing to board, please do so. I haven't been to the capital in a long time, but I'm always so surprised with how big this street is. Really? View is nothing special to those who lived here all their lives, but I suppose seeing all the orbital cars and trams zipping around must be a real sight to people from the provinces. Indeed, even though my home and province are people are depending less and less on horse-drawn carriages. I've never seen so many orbital cars in one place before. I'll even hear carriages were the standard up until around 20 years ago. These days, they seem kind of quaint. You never really see them anymore. The Republic's capital has a lot of cars too, just like this. After that, Crossbow probably has most. Oh, really? Done a lot of traveling for someone your age. Though I guess when you were in a... Yep, Jaeger work takes you places. Anyway, what's Alto Street like? I hear that's where we're staying when we're here. Isn't that where your house is, Elliot? Yeah, it's a pretty calm street, I guess. Should be taking, right here. Alto Street. Don't really find myself near Alto Street all that often. Looks like you live in a nice part of the city, though. You think? Anyway, we should start looking for where our lodgings are. Oh yeah, Elliot, you live around here. Why don't we drop by your house first? But, it does seem like the natural thing to do. I kinda wanna see it. Well, it's really near here, but still, I doubt Dad'll be in. Not sure if my sis will be in either. You mentioned having an older sister. All the more reason to pay a visit. You insist. Thanks. House is the two-story place with all the flowers over there. I don't know if anyone's home, but we can at least have a look. They have a nice little house. It's so long since I last here, feel a bit nervous. Don't worry, I know the feeling. No need for such a hard hand-wringing. It is your home after all. I know, but still. Okay, come on in. So this is Elliot's house. Oh, is someone there? Be with you in just a moment. Sorry for the wait. What? She looks just like Elliot. Hi sis, I'm home. Elliot! Whoa. Oh my. It's you, it's really you. I didn't think I'd be able to see you again so soon. Oh, thank the goddess. Looks like we get along pretty well. I'm almost jealous. I'm Elliot's older sister, Fiona Craig. I hear you've been saving my brother's skin at school. Glad to finally meet all of you. Actually, Elliot's the one doing the saving most of the time. His attentiveness has proven valuable on many occasions. It has. Are you blushing? Of course not, why would I be? You must be Rain, Laura, Machias, and Fee. Now I can see what you meant by you wrote you made some really interesting friends. You're not teaching any piano classes today? What happens I have the day off? And none of the children have come by either, so you picked a good time to visit. Oh, you teach piano here? Elliot is in the wind orchestra at the academy, too. Is everyone in this family a musician? Well, almost. My dad's not really the musical type. Couldn't carry a tune in a wheelbarrow. I'll have the chance to go to a concert as a family once in a while, but he's so busy with work he has the chance to come home and see us. What does your dad do, anyway? Well... Oh, have you not told them? Now that you mention it, I don't ever recall you saying. Something... Is it something secret you can't talk about? Oh, nothing like that. He's just in the Imperial Army. Imperial Army? Really? Yeah, probably no way you'd guess that by looking at me, right? I didn't exactly inherit the physique. You've got a point, but man, the last name Craig in the Army sounds really familiar. Wait, your father wouldn't happen to be Olaf Craig, would he? The Olaf Craig, dedicated Lieutenant General of Erebonia's Armed Forces? That's our dad. I think I've heard of him. Many consider him the most formidable general in the Imperial Army. He's known more widely in the Empire as simply as Craig the Red. He leads the 4th Armored Division, which boasts the greatest firepower in the entire armed forces. Read about him in the research I did before entering the academy, but never did I put 2 and 2 together when I met Elliot. Yeah, come to think of it, doesn't Instructor Nightheart come from the 4th Armored Division? Met him through my dad before coming to the academy. Well, I'm not surprised you didn't peg me as Olaf Craig's son. I was kind of hoping you wouldn't find out. Elliot. Doesn't take a psychic to see there's something going on there. Sorry, I didn't mean to make any of this awkward. Just don't worry about it. Oh, right. Do you know of any hotels around here, Fiona? I've got an address for where we're staying, and it's apparently around here, but I've got no clue where it actually is. What, you're not staying here? Well, we are in town for a field study. Besides, there aren't enough beds here for all of us. It's been so long since I last saw you. Guess you finally reached that age where you're not cool to give your big sis hugs anymore. Feel a little sad, but we all grow up. I'll still be watching over you. His sister seems more even attached to him than he is to her. Still, it's kind of strange. There aren't any hotels in the area, at least not that I know of. Huh? None at all? Perhaps my father gave us the wrong address. Father doesn't seem to make the type to make a careless mistake. I'm not 100% sure, but... Can you show me the address he gave you? Sure thing, it's written right here. Oh, I think I know where this is. Isn't that where the old Bracer Guild used to be? Guild branch. Are you sure? An old friend of mine used to work there, but we'd been out of touch for a while. No idea. Bracers, huh? Still, baffled as to why Father would choose to put us up in an old guild house. At least go have a look for ourselves. You know the way, Elliot? I think so. It should be just down the road from here. Hoping you'd stay a bit longer, but you have things. I'll just sit here all alone. Make my day if you drop by for meals while you're here. I'd be more than happy to cook for all of you. I'm sure to treat you to the best I can wipe up this evening. Be sure you get plenty done and work up a real appetite. Home cooking. Look, she's already in the kitchen. She's already like, I better get started. She's already started on it. She's like, okay. Shara, you messed with Big Boy. He got mad at you. And now Cable's mad at you. That's rightfully so, Sharebear. Yeah, this is definitely the place written on the memo. I don't think we'd end up staying at an old guild branch. I'm guessing Group B was fixed up in the other one then. There's more than one guild branch in the city? Back when the guild still had a presence in Heimdall, there were 2 branches. The guild pulled out of the city over a year ago, though not many pay attention to these buildings now. Is that so? The guild still has an active branch in my hometown, Legrand. I think that's more of the exception than the rule these days. The building looks surprisingly new considering they've been gone for over a year. That's because there was a big fire that swept through here about 2 years ago. They rebuilt the buildings after that, but they wound up getting shuttered when the guild left town anyway. No one knows for sure whether the fire was an accident or not. Some people still think it was set by terrorists. That's an unsettling thought. It's a rumor though, no proof. Must have been that operation. Huh? Nothing. Jared, you gotta go outside. You gotta go poop? Okay, I'll take you. BRB. Okay. We back. Father gave us keys, so we should be able to let ourselves in. Shall we open it up? You know, I was actually expecting it to be way less tidy inside. There's some kind of notice posted up on the walls and bulletin boards. Seems to be a notice of who's currently in charge of the building. It's owned by the local government. Well, that explains why the government had the authority to let us stay while we're in town. Which part are we staying in then? There's nothing but a reception counter downstairs, so we must be staying upstairs. Let's go drop our stuff and see what we've got in store. Prepared brand new beds for us and everything. Isn't that going a little far? This isn't a hotel. I'm not gonna complain. Your dad seems like a nice guy. I should appreciate his consideration. We got our lodging sorted out. Time to take a look at today's tasks. My name is Noble. I run the Der Himmel Hotel, which unfortunately has a monster lurking beneath it. Frankel's Plaza. We can use all the orbital trams. Isn't it a little fair that Elliot and Machias are in one group? I want to know the names of the members that were last here. Come on. Give us some information. See an old friend of yours? Yep, let me introduce you. Hemming used to be a famous musician, but now he's settled down and owns this place. Fiona and I have known him since we were kids, and we owe him a lot. This place is pretty popular too. If you're involved with music in Heimdall, you probably know Ito. Fascinating. Wasn't even aware this place existed. Kind of relaxing. Thank you. Now that the introductions are out of the way, you sent in a request for us to take care of. We start right away, should we? Let's go. Favorite record. Happened while I was trying to change around the store's layout. I ended up knocking over the shelves by mistake, which turned to the record falling out and shattering. Which record was it? Tragically enough, it was Amber Moore. Oh no, you play that one every night. And what if it came, and if it came out over 30 years ago, it's been rather hard to find. The Wind Orchestra should be proud. Maybe. Got plenty of other records to play while I look for a replacement, so it's not an insurmountable problem. More worried about the fact that I have an old friend stopping by this evening who really loves that song. I'd like you to ask me to find a replacement before the end of the day. This is a big city, though. I haven't given up, so I sent a request your way. Does anyone know of any old stores? Might want to ask Fiona. Yeah, probably knows every store. Probably our best bet. Record money. We haven't done that in a while. Falling asleep on the floor.
Right.
Okay. We need to talk to this lady. I have nothing to exchange. Boutique Le Sage. Here's the Orbital Factory. I can probably exchange some stuff. Can't open that. Everything else is already opened. Grim Butterfly. That one's a good one. I would like a holy breath. Seems like a great idea. A Phallus would be nice. overall would be nice. I already have a few of those, but we'll get one just in case. Petrify's nice because then they can't move. Same thing with Fleef. Okay, exchange. We can't really get a lot of Mira from doing this. But I need some. And it doesn't seem like my quests are gonna take me out of the city to be able to get what I need. Or a lot of Mira, I should say. I didn't mean Sepith. Okay, so I got that. And let's see. I'm gonna get 2 of these. Actually, screw it. I'm gonna get another one. I think I got 3 of the other ones. Okay, we've got some good quartz now. So let's get some... Other than the monster, I don't think that we're going to be able to get a lot of battling in. So I think this is a good option. I would like to equip a hit 2 on her. But that's out of the question. So let's see. We have a mind 1 and a mind 2, which is fine. I really don't think Aqua Bleed on him is a good idea. You know what sounds like a really good idea? Let's see. You know what sounds really, really good on him? A heal. A raise. That sounds amazing. Okay. Now let's see what else we can do. Everything else is going to take his arch strength down. We're going to leave that. Those 2 are fine. Alright. Handy dandy Laura. Okay. Sorry, Machias, this is coming off of you. What are you going to get in return? I know nothing is going to be as good as that, so we're just going to take off. We'll figure it out. This one wouldn't be bad. Babe, it's disgusting how much Mountain Dew and soda you drink a day. I was saying it's disgusting how much Mountain Dew and soda you drink a week. I'm gonna say defense here. Okay, now let's just... Do we have a hit one? No, we don't. Okay, anything else that can increase strength by a decent amount? There. Just strength, strength, strength. But I just don't want it to be like she hits like a tank when she hits. I don't want that to happen, but I have a feeling that that's gonna happen soon. Okay. Speaking of hit like a tank, I don't think she has any accessories, which the accessories I can hit her agility or her accuracy points, which I'm gonna do. Unless there's like a plus ridiculous amount of strength. That'd be nice. There's a 10. Okay, that's what we're doing. We at least got her 50%. We hope so. Might be a hard record to find. Most stairs don't stock it. That's why we came to you! Anything I can help out with? She's hiding. Eat that dork lord. I love it. There's a fishing spot over here.
Ooh, this looks like... Huh. Wow, this is a big one! Huh. Wow, this is a big one! Huh. Wow, this is a big one!
It's a gelato lady. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to... Let's go back to Alto Street and finish this quest. Here's your record, guy. Now we get to hear it. I like that little aspect of the game where you can hear the soundtracks of other things. And now we're gonna go back to Lost. And to the pub. To the pub, 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 to the pub. No, not the good store. Even though I do kind of want to know what she has. Let me look. Alright. I need the pub though. I need the pub. a boner. Jam. Fee got her lemon gelato. That's cute.
Isn't this...
Oh, this is where they published the Imperial Chronicle newspaper.
We need things. We need lots of things. Here you go. Take pictures of things. And we're talking to her. There's some PR comments. And then we're gonna go up here. Up to this guy. And then we're gonna go to the Sage. Watson. Horrible Factory. And we're gonna go all the way back. It's all your stupid comments. except he gave me something that I think I want for... Nope. Okay. Let's go to the hotel. This is the hotel entrance.
So this is the Opera House, huh? Might be nice to see a show sometime.
You need to reserve your seats 2 months in advance, though.
That's just for the cheaps.
And I talk to this guy. Manager available? Lunch. These two. We've got to figure out what these two need. After this, I'm gonna head off stream. I'm gonna do some off stream grinding just so I can get some money so I can do some upgrades. Alright, let's go back to the hotel. Here's the manager.
Oh my.
Lady Clotilde, is it time for you to depart?
Yes, I'll be stepping out for a while. But more importantly, who do we have here?
Is that... No way!
Vita Clotilde?
Whoa! I can't believe it! It's really her!
I never thought I'd actually get the chance to meet her.
Wait, who is this now?
You three, don't just stand there staring. You're in the presence of the legendary opera singer Vita Clotilde, the Azure Diva herself.
The Azure Diva, huh? I do recall hearing that name at some point.
Wait, you don't know who she is?
I'm not surprised. Opera is a world unto itself. I expect there are multitudes who have never heard of me before. I'm Vita Clotilde, an opera singer. I'd be delighted if you would come and hear me sing sometime.
Oh, that's interesting. Alright, so we're gonna save here and I'm gonna call it a day.